Well, heidi ho. Take a look at my cleaning efforts. Now, when I clean, I don't, vacuum up to the carpets or vacuum the carpets up to the furniture, that sort of thing. I move everything. Everything gets cleaned. The walls get washed down with Clorox water. The floors, but in the in the process of cleaning, I managed to make the world's biggest mess. Oh my gosh. This is really something. I've had to move furniture into rooms where it does not belong, like that desk, because I have to take up the carpet. Let me show you. I've been working on that project today. So I've got everything a jumble here and there. And I thought you guys would get a kick out of seeing my jumble possessions. Head you over here into the horror that is my living room. Mallory, you better not pee on that. So yeah, the carpet hasn't been shampooed properly in, I don't know, probably 8 or 9 years. I try to take my carpets up about every 3 years or so. I take them outside, shampoo them in the sun, and yeah. So Mallory says she's not too sure what to think about the destruction of her little home. And you can see right over there, waiting for me, is my recliner. And I think I'm going to take just the slightest of little rests before I get back to it. Well, it's another morning. Beautiful morning around 7 o'clock. I have been out here since 6, and it's time for another project. Today I am shampooing my living room rug. It's a very old rug. Not too sure when it was made. I'm guessing maybe in the 1940s. It came from Iran, and it is one of about 8 of these antique carpets I bought on eBay. I'd say about 10 or 12 years ago, before they started to get popular. It's a little threadbare here and there, has a few moth holes, and did when I bought it. But I really liked that antique look, so I thought, well, shoot, these are cheap enough, $50, $75. I think I might have paid $100 for one of them. So I bought the whole kit and caboodle, more than enough to do my house for, I think I spent $750 total, including shipping. Well, now, good luck finding these. They're just really hard to find. I always do that. I always end up buying the stuff that nobody else wants, and then 3 years later, everybody wants it. So now you can take a little peeky poo at what I've done. Very subtle changes. More things have been put away since you saw this last. Although my mosaic station still needs to be dealt with. That back there is where I used to make all my mosaic rocks and stepping stones and stuff. And we got this area is pretty well cleaned up now. Don't have much else to do. I did do some pressure washing on the driveway in prep for doing this project here. And if you take a look over there, you will see center screen. That's where my pressure washing stopped. We need to clean up a bunch of the built up dirt before I can do any more pressure washing. So yeah, that is where I'm at today. I'm gonna turn this around so I can see you. Gosh, such a pretty morning. So it is July 28th, which is a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. Grant should be home tomorrow. And that's if he really hustles. I am hoping he takes some extra time, hangs out a little bit in Colorado and maybe Utah, just, goes and sees some stuff and gives me an extra day or two, is what I'm hoping. But if not, that's okay. I think I've done enough now that you know, there's no turning back. All 6 loads have gone to the dump. So I'm committed, and poor old Grant's just gonna have to be committed too. I still need to deal with the pig pen. I think I'm gonna start working on that today. I want to rebuild that thing, but first I need to tear down the fencing that's there. I'm real tired, you guys, real tired. Up at 5:30, asleep by 10, and sometimes I will take a nap in the afternoon, especially when it's super hot, but the rest of the time I'm pretty much working. So you would think I would have lost a ton of weight. I haven't lost a pound according to my scale, but I don't care. I do feel better, but I am also feeling the strain of working out in the sun. I can feel it. I feel as if I need a couple of days at the coast, get a cheap hotel room where I can hear the waves and just, keep the windows open at night and just rest. I'm really feeling the need for that. Unfortunately, this is like the worst time of year to go over there. It's good for the weather, but in terms of people, there's a ton of them. So I'm such a little, well, I'm big, but I don't know what you would call me. One of those animals that doesn't like other animals. I'm one of those animals, at least to be around them constantly. So I get overstimulated. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to some time off. So that's about it for this morning. I think I'm going to do a complete roll around of the property later today so you guys can see where I'm at. Bye. Oh my God, this carpet is filthy. It is filthy. It's been spewing out this dirty water all day. And it smells. I mean, just smells so horrible. It smells like a dirty, incontinent dog. It smells like the zoo at feeding time. I mean, it really smells bad. And I've scrubbed it down with Tide Pods, and I've, rinsed it 1,000,000 times with this thing. Well, maybe 15 times with this thing here. And I am still, okay, cover your ears because this is loud. Cover your ears, everybody, but I want you to see this. I mean, I am still getting filthy water. Well, I know what I'm doing for the rest of the afternoon. I'm going to be out here sitting on my little cart, squirting down my carpet. Well, I think I can pronounce this living room carpet clean. Sometimes, there he is, going out to shut the gate, bless his heart. Sometimes it just takes a man. I got this thing rinsed. Well, I got it shampooed and put it inside, and it still smelled like an incontinent wet dog. So I had Grant and my neighbor drag it back out onto the tarp, and I just gave it a real long wet washing with no soap. Just let the water run on this thing. And after I soaked it for about, 10 or 15 minutes, I had Grant come out and use the squeegee on it. And that got out most of the, the water. But, whoa, sorry about that. This rug is just beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Gosh, I love this thing. It's missing places. The moths have eaten it here and there. It's a little threadbare where we walk on it, but I still think it's gorgeous. So finally, when this puppy gets all dry tomorrow, I will be able to replace it in my house, and I can start putting my furniture away. Hey, Grant, are you happy to be home, sweetie?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Yes, and I am so happy to have him home, too. It was a long 6 weeks.